all that fuss, all that love, all that
TikTok.
Say, I'll show, I'm there, I'm there. I'm your pusher man.
Are you talking about selling illegal substances?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
Yeah, check this video.
Hit the volume.
Steve Madden's or Yves Saint Laurent. He don't. That shit that y'all be competing with on your own. A nigga gonna fuck you if you got a Michael Kors bag or if you got a Birkin. A nigga's gonna fuck you if you in a Honda or if you in a Bentley. Those are not things being put forth by men as requirements. That's y'all competing with each other.
I don't think you're being honest.
But I agree with I definitely do agree with
Rico,
him.
you
though.
said before, I see it all the time and I hear it all the time. Men are attracted to a woman that's.
Can I tell you something?
But you're talking about somebody who I've lived a life where I got to experience a lot of wealth and
See,
things.
this is a thing.
So I can tell the difference. Yeah.
Look, niggas are fuck that.
Yeah.
Why them girls not white? All of these girls that they look for on TV, take away Kim Kardashian, take away select few ones, none of them ever got a fucking ring. They know everybody trying to emulate and who everybody trying to be. None of them got a stable household, pardon me. None of them got families with kids and a man and they out in Dubai as a couple. These same chicks that everybody trying to be in Dubai by their motherfucking self with the sheiks get pissing on them for 25 grand.
True story.
Sheiks is making them fuck their kids for 50 grand. You don't see none of those girls with a man and a house and they showing themselves on Christmas with the matching pajamas. Very, very few of those same girls that we all want to be have that lifestyle.
Woo!
So y'all trying to find and emulate some shit that ain't even successful. Men not making no girl get no BBL.
Ever.
A chick is making themselves get a BBL to compete with what they think niggas like as a clicks on social media. This girl got 77,000 likes on social media. This skinny chick over here with a decent body got 7 likes. She happier than a motherfucker.
But do you think they do it because of the things they want?
Gucci.
Like, do you think women are doing it because they want to? Do you think the women are getting the BBLs and stuff because they think it comes with money and they just want things, or you think they're doing it because they want the men?
I think that they insecure. Insecurities are the biggest thing in the world.
She did say insecure.
The biggest thing in the world to me is driving factor is insecurity. Whatever it is, we all have. Mine might be different. Yours, we all got them.
Speak for yourself.
Hold on, play it, turn it up.
Don't care if you got on Steve Madden.
Okay, he just said that. I thought he missed a little bit. Well, damn. Wow. Shout out to Ish from the Joe Budden podcast.
He almost sound hurt with the way he was so aggressive about it.
Nah,
I think he was frustrated.
Yes, but I've watched Ish enough on the Joe Budden podcast to know he's just passionate about.
He's just passionate.
He talks like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
when
right.
he gets passionate about something, that's how he talks.
He's real passionate about that.
Yeah. I mean, because
he's right.
Because look at the landscape.
Yeah,
he made a bunch of different points.
Yeah.
With all that, the first one was men don't care about none of the extremities, or the accessories, I should say.
They don't care about the accessories,
like the bags and the heels and the.
Most of the time, I don't know what it is.
I don't give it's coming off. Like I don't care. It's coming off either way. It's gonna be in a pile over there in the corner.
Yeah.
Your heels, your drawers, your skirt, your dress, your bag, whatever it is going in the corner.
Yeah.
Men don't care.
Don't.
Ish was 100% right on that part. Like I feel like for most men don't really care. Like, perfect example. Women can buy all of their outfits from Fashion Nova and Shein, and men won't even.
They could buy all their outfits from Target. If it's put together correctly, a man ain't gonna care. Goodwill.
Yeah, you're right.
You're
right. No, you're right.
If it's put together, because you could buy like stuff that looks good on your body from Target, put it together nicely, and a dude's gonna hit on you.
And he said women do that. Women do all the extra stuff to compete with themselves.
Yeah.
Which is
But
true.
other women.
Which is true.
I've heard women say that, like, oh, I gotta go because the other chick's gonna be. I'm like, why you worry about them?
You know what they say? They don't even say it like that. They say, oh, so why do you dress up there? We don't do it for men. We do it for us.
They do say that.
Perfect example.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect example. Then when dude just trying to poke you and he don't want to be with you, like it said, they don't be having wives. I mean, they don't be having husbands or households, like nothing like that.
Well, I think a lot of men. Well, let me not speak for a lot of men. I'm gonna speak for me. I don't need someone who's the center of attention all the time and drawing all this attention. Or looks expensive.
I don't want anybody that is high maintenance.
Yeah, looks expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I'm not to deal with that.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Like unless I know you into like fashion and that's something that you do, this is your livelihood, and I'm accepting that when I, you know what I'm saying, I step into your life or whatever, you step into my life, that's cool. But if you just doing it just because, like, to get a quick flick for the Instagram or
Do it for the gram.
do it for a couple of the TikTok followers, and it's like, all right, dog, like, what we doing? What are we doing? Because nine's like he said. Oh, another point. That's why I was so shocked because I've never heard somebody actually say it.
What?
A lot of them Dubai trips is exactly what he said.
Oh, they getting paid to do. Yeah.
Yeah, to mess with the sons, the princes, and get peed on. Out like they be doing that. Like that's why you be seeing all these girls in Dubai, and you be wondering why they there or who they there with. You know what I'm saying? You ever just see like a chick on Instagram just randomly in Dubai?
Yeah, I don't care why.
I've never heard nobody say it, but I kind of knew that was a thing.
Oh yeah.
I just never heard nobody actually say it. Like
he was like, they be out there getting pissed on, and I was
because
like,
people sometimes people have the idea that they going out there with a sugar daddy, but I'm like, nah,
they're gonna find one.
No, they be. We'll to bring you out here, pay you this much. My son is or whoop, we got this much money for this party, because they don't do that to their women. But that's a whole nother topic. But anyways, yeah, they do that for themselves. And like Ish said, it's an insecure. Like it all went in together. It's an insecurity.
Yeah.
It's insecurity. What like. Because we men, so we can't really pinpoint on what the insecurities are. What do you think it would possibly be?
Sometimes I think it might have to do with not having a father figure.
Yeah.
To tell them like
you beautiful with the
yeah, and showing them how a man should treat them and how that type of stuff. It might come from societal pressures,
systemic racism. Since you like to bring that up all the time. No,
it could, but it doesn't readily pop into my head of why it would be.
I'm trolling at this.
I know you're trying to troll, but I'm like, you know what? Let me think about it.
Let me think about it. Right.
And maybe it is because if you're talking about just black women, then maybe it is because it's
because it's not just black women.
Right.
This is not specific to just black women. I just want to make that clear.
Okay. Well, then no, I don't think systemic racism necessarily has anything to do with how I think it could be. How you could take that route is one thing I've heard from like some of my fashion influencer friends about wealthy people versus people who aren't wealthy. Wealthy people buy knockoffs.
Yeah.
And then tout it around as it's like the real thing.
Ocho Cinco is a perfect example of that. Chad Ocho Cinco?
Mm-hmm.
He said, my whole NFL career, I was wearing cubic zirconia earrings. But you can't tell me nothing because I have the money for it. That's the difference. Like, you don't got the money for it, so you got to show.
You got to make people, you got to get the real thing.
You got to get the real thing because when they ask you about it, you got to prove that it's real. He was like, I don't have to prove that it's real. I can just show you my bank account. I was like, damn. Burn.
Yeah, so I think that maybe it's a classism thing. That would be more of a class thing.
Let's go back to the insecurities though.
Okay.
So you say it's the
father figure, societal pressures.
From who though?
From other women.
Okay, just want to be clear.
Yeah, from other women. I don't think it. I don't think it's men.
I don't think I had from
the majority. I'll say it ain't the men I know.
Y'all about to say it ain't the men I know, and I don't think I've ever heard a man pressure any woman to go get a BBL. I've heard a man be like, if she want to go get it, then that's cool, whatever. But I've never been like,
I'm gonna support her because I love her,
Right.
but I don't think she needs to do it.
Right.
That's more the.
Man, look, I feel like any problems that involve that type of stuff is all women. That's their issue. Like I get it. As I can try to put myself in their shoes as a woman and say like, these men only want this type of woman, so let me go be this type of woman. But when the men are telling you we only like to have fun with that type of woman, we're not looking to put no ring on her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not
like,
gonna wife them.
But you don't listen to us because you only going off of how we are acting, which is fair because it is an action. But if you really look at it, most of those men don't marry women that are like that
At all.
You just have fun with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. This nigga reminiscing.
I said that.
Flashback. Yeah, one of them That's a Raven moments. Nah, yeah, you only have fun with them, and it's cool. Like if some girls want to live that lifestyle because they want to be the fun girl, then that's cool. But just know if you want to be the fun girl, you're gonna be that fun girl.
Understand understand how you're gonna be perceived.
Yeah.
And thought about.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. I agree. I don't think it said anything wrong in that whole.
Nah. He was.
I don't think he said
he
anything.
was preaching.
I don't think he said anything wrong.
He was preaching. Like I think, yeah, he was preaching. He was dropping knowledge dropping.
Do you compartmentalize women?
No.
So you don't say this is a friend, this is who I will sleep with, this is who I won't sleep with, this is who I don't even want to be around. You know,
this is gonna sound bad.
It already sounds bad.
It don't sound bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I should say
it. He said, I'm trying to think if I should say it.
Because I'll say, because I've said it to people one-on-one. Like, people know this about me. But I don't know if I need to put it out on the air where people could go back and play it to me.
And rewind it?
Yeah, I don't know if I need to.
Was it what we talked about off camera?
Maybe. We've talked about it off camera for sure. I don't know if we talked about it today specifically.
Okay. If it wasn't today, then I'm not.
Yeah, but we have talked about it off camera. What I will say, do I compartmentalize women? I try to pick people to be in my life that I will want to be in my life no matter what. I'll say it like that.
Also, so 10 years. Is that?
That's part of it. Like, because I'll just leave it at I try to pick people that I would want to be in my life no matter what. So it doesn't matter if I'm looking at a woman to sleep with or be a friend or whatever. I try to pick people that I want to be in my life on a continuous basis, whatever that position may be.
I'm kind of the same way. Whatever it may be, but I can definitely compartmentalize. Like I can go in one thing and then no, I need to put you over here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Typically, when it comes to me, when I need to put someone in a certain place, I have had that, but that's more so of a I need to move you out of my life because what you got going on.
Yeah, but see, it's not really that extreme for me because it could be like, let's just, for example, throwing out an example. If I meet a girl and I'm attracted to her and I know I'm trying to hit, if she end up being cool and I know we ain't on that type of time, then I'll just move her to the friend group. And I'm okay with her being just a friend.
Yeah.
Or if I meet a girl that's a friend and it's on that type of time, then I'm like, I know I just can't be friends with her. I got to put you in.
Yeah.
Or if I meet a girl, I'm like, you a wife, which I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm not. But then you get put in the wife category. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
or
follow
the
what you
potential
say.
wife category, whatever the case may be.
I more so look at it like, all right, you're gonna be in my life in whatever capacity. Will you drag me down by being around me? Will you make me feel dumber? Will you bring?
But that's why I'm saying that's low key kind of compartmentalizing, because if it's like,
Yes and no, right? Because if you just a fun girl for me to have fun with, you still can't make me feel like I'm getting dumber when I'm around you. You can't make me feel like I'm wasting time per se. Because even someone I want to have fun with, I want there to be a certain level of I can have a conversation with you if we need to have a conversation, even though that might not be what we're the time we're on. That's why I'm saying I want someone that if you're gonna be in my life, you need to be able to be in my life.
I'm just punching this rod in you, it ain't really nothing to talk about.
It might not be anything to talk about, but you need to have the capability of having a conversation.
That's for you, but for me, that's different. I don't care. Go ahead.
Yeah, like maybe the first couple of times, but after that,
go ahead and put this rod in your mouth.
No, he's trolling you.
And I'm so serious. Like what do you need to talk about with somebody that's only a sexual partner?
Well, but
ain't nothing to talk about.
But here's why I look at it like that. Because
I'm such a Negro. Why I just do that on camera? You know that. You know black people do that.
Yeah. Here's what I'm talking about when I say that. You're exchanging energy with that person however it goes, right?
It'll fade away.
Okay.
That energy, that
all right.
that energy will fade.
Well, okay.
That energy will definitely get up off you. It might take a little bit of time, but it'll get up off you. Trust me, I got some bodies that I got up off me that I forgot I had. I had to think about it. Oh, yeah. You ever had any bodies that you just wish you didn't have?
I can't confirm or deny that.
I have. I think I back in my heyday, I got two that I just was like,
I shouldn't have done that.
And I felt gross afterwards. Not like they weren't ugly or nothing like that. They wasn't ugly. Don't get me wrong. They wasn't ugly. But it was just like, why?
I mean,
know what I'm saying? Like,
for me, the reason why I didn't was like, yeah, I got some, is because I just like new experiences. Sometimes I have that new experience and I'm like, oh, can't do that anymore.
Right.
That's a no.
Wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, all right. Like that wasn't that wasn't the best decision I've ever made.
Right.
But I enjoyed it at the time. Now we're done.
Right. Understood. Well, yeah. Well, like the video, subscribe to the channel.